what's up, fighters? Fightman 1995 here, and welcome back to some more Diddy Kong Racing. In the last episode, we got started on our adventure at Timbers Island, and we went to Dino Domain, the first area of the game. Won the whole set of race over there, and we took on the first boss of the game for the first time and defeated him. So, this time, we're going to be going back to Dino Domain, and we'll be finishing up the rest of the jobs here. And we also beat Todd in his car challenge as well. And we also got the wish key for the mysterious door, which we'll be going over. But anyways, before we begin, if y'all could do me a huge favor and punch that like button on this video, I really appreciate it. And if you guys aren't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button before you leave, because we still need to get this channel to grow, and I would appreciate your help by subbing to the channel. Because seriously, don't be the person that leave and don't sub, or even unsub, because really, that breaks my heart if you do that. But without further ado, let us begin with the Silver Coin Challenge, which is what we're going to be tackling on this episode. Now, Silver Coin Challenge. From here on out, you may be seeing some restarts here. And the reason why I am saying this right now is because some of these Silver Coin Challenge, I honestly don't remember where every single one of them are. But in case I do fail on any of the Silver Coin Challenge, you might be seeing some restarts here, because for those Silver Coin Challenge, I actually don't remember where all the silver coins are. So basically what I'm saying here is, this is partly a semi-blind playthrough, to be exact. I mean, I have 100% of the game like a few times, but I haven't gotten enough practice to know where all the silver coins are. Because silver coins are probably like one of my least favorite things to tackle on. And you'll be seeing why in a moment. But it's not for this stage, because Ancient Lake Silver Coin Challenge is pretty straightforward, and they're all very easy to find. So, well, with Ancient Lake being done, we're now going to be going to Fossil Canyon. Yeah, we're going to be doing these in order, because it would be very wrong if we didn't do that. But anyways, now it's time for the Fossil Canyon Silver Coin Challenge. Oh, and also, I should mention, on the, I forgot what I was gonna say. On the boost thing. So you guys might notice that I've been getting the green boost for anytime I go through one of the dash panels. That is because when you let go of whenever you let go of the dash panel, just before you get to the dash panel, if you let go of the A button, and you'll get the green boost. And that's like the best boost that you can get. Which is why you're seeing me do that. So anyway, we got all 8 of the silver coins. So I say we finish up this race once and for all. Because here's the difference. When you hold down the A button while going through a dash panel, then you're gonna get a purple one like I did. Letting go of the A button gave you the green booster, which makes you go faster. Yeah, That's actually a good trick that can be very helpful during any point of the race. You also want to get good timing whenever it says go, whenever you start a race. Because as you saw on this race, I got a decent boost and not a great one. The blue booster indicates that you perfectly timed it. Just to let you know on that. So yeah, Falso Canyon's Silver Coin Challenge was pretty easy, but Jungle Falls, this one can actually be pretty hard, in my opinion, because some of these silver coin placements are pretty mean, I'm gonna say that much. And why I say they're mean, they're like close to the corner, to be exactly honest with you. But anyways, but I suppose as long as you got a good memory to where all of them are, then this shouldn't be much of a problem for you. And I missed that one silver coin twice already. So basically what I'm saying here is, as long as you're using your brake while trying to get those silver coins at Jungle Falls, then this should not be too much of a problem for you. And looks like everyone's behind us, and looks like we're gonna win this race pretty easily once again. Because honestly, as a kid, I used to suck at this game, to be exactly honest, and this was like one of the stages I had the most trouble with. But as I got enough practice, it just then became a cakewalk from there. But there we go, we did it on the first try. And now, time for us to go to Hot Top Volcano. And this is our last silver coin challenge. This is another easy one. In fact, all the Dino Domain silver coins are easy in this run. You can also tell that there's like arrows pointing. Those arrows will indicate you where you need to go. And those arrows are pretty helpful for the most part. And I thought I missed that silver coin, to be honest. Anyway, the last silver coin is right behind that pillar. That one can be pretty easy to miss. But as long as you have very good eyesight, these silver coins in Dino Domain should not be a problem for you. Because see, all we gotta do now is just finish the race. Just win the race, just win the race, just win the race. And I think hitting that ceiling slowed me down. Because I don't care what it takes, just find a way to win the race. Because that's literally what we're here to do. Because our main objective for this game throughout our adventure is we gotta chase with Pig out of the island, who is the owner of Timber's Island right now. And we want to regain control of the island. And that's by obviously collecting golden blue. So anyway, silver coin challenges is now officially complete for Dino Domain. You know what that means? That means back to the boss fight we go. Because he did make a promise to us that he would race us again.
special prize.
Ooh, a special prize. Sounds like this one's pretty big to win. Sounds like this is a must-win situation. Anyway. Alright. We are now here. We are at the second race against Tricky the Triceratops. And this one can actually be pretty hard. So, as you guys may have noticed, we have these pillars by the side. What do these pillars do? Well, what these pillars do is anytime Tricky will run right past them, and if you're behind them, those pillars will fall down. So, pretty much what I'm saying here is make sure you're ahead of him, because if you're not ahead of Tricky, then things can just quickly go downhill. But I think for this one, we're going to be using the shortcut this time, and we'll be taking the advantage ourselves. Because, as you saw right there, taking that shortcut gave us a humongous lead against Tricky. Also, don't hit those palm trees, because if you hit those palm trees and derp so hard like I did right there, that can cost you the race so very badly. So unfortunately, I failed to beat Tricky the Triceratops the first try. But hopefully we can get him on this next try and not screw up like we just did at the very end. But anyways, so basically what you want to do for this race is you want to not fall off the stage. As I said for the first time when we raced against Tricky himself. Because like I said, if you fall off the hill at any time, the race ends and you lose. So make sure you stay on the track. And for this part, you want to make sure you grab the blue booster, because that blue booster is gonna come in real handy as you're racing against this Triceratops guy. And there we go. Got him on the second try. Not bad. Though I did have to restart once. But luckily, Tricky the Triceratops slowed down for us.
You've earned a piece of the amulet. Now try the trophy challenge. See you later.
Alright then. So what's our amulet that we collected? Well, we got our first magical amulet. This is a Whizpig amulet. There are 4 amulets each. Make sure you collect them all. Beat the boss. This also triggers something outside of Timber's Island, which we will be seeing momentarily. But I think next we're gonna do this hidden door right there. Let's go check it out, shall we? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our first battle stage. This is Fire Mountain. This is an egg hatching minigame. The first player to hatch 3 eggs will win. Now, this egg hatch challenge is easy. And what you want to do is, you want to grab an egg and put it to your basket. Drop it by pressing the Z button. And while you're doing that, you can also steal some eggs out of your opponent's basket if you wish to do so. Which I honestly would highly recommend you do. Because as you can see, I already have my first egg hatch. And I'm going to steal one off of Pipsy. And it looked like somebody stole from me. And I think that was Pipsy that did it. But anyways. Gonna go for the the first egg. I'm gonna steal from Pitsy again. Just so I can take the advantage. And how do I not have the second egg hatch yet? Man, these AIs are not playing nice right now. Anyways. Anyway, Timber has 1 egg. I have 2. Now going for my final one. And Pitsy, I think I'm gonna steal from you in case mine gets stolen. And I won! I didn't have to steal the egg after all. I was pretty nervous that I had to do that. But whatever. But what do we get when we win a battle minigame? Well, we win a prize of a TT amulet. Yeah, this is what we're here for when we have to collect the wish key. There are 4 TT amulet each. And what does the TT amulet do? Well, you'll be finding out by the end of the Let's Play. I mean, trust me on this. In fact, majority of the things we're going to be collecting, they're going to be important for later. But the Whizpack amulet is what we're mainly focusing on for now. And golden balloons, of course. And now, we're going to be taking on the last thing at Dino Domain, and this is the trophy race. And of course, we're going to be doing the same thing as we have done many times before. Different this time is that the AIs are a little bit harder than they were before, because for this one, it's the race to see who's the best of the best, and we want to make sure we get that trophy. We need to get first place on each of the tracks. That's also part of what we need to get. And looks like we're just burying them to the back. All 7 of these AIs. So yeah, mainly for this day, I'm focusing to get on many blue balloons as many as I can and add more bananas. So anyway, that's one race down. So anyway, we got 9 as Diddy, Tip Top got 7, Crunch got 5, Pipsy 3, and Bumper 1. Everyone else at 0. I also did forget to mention something too from the first episode, but I guess I will say this right now. So you may have noticed that I've been collecting bananas along the way. But what do these bananas do anyway? Well, these bananas will increase your speed. So my suggestion, try to collect as many bananas as you possibly can, because that's gonna be one of the main objectives you're gonna have to do throughout the game. You don't get a special price for getting these bananas, however. And I think if I'm correct, I think there's a limit to how many bananas that you can have, but I honestly don't remember. But yeah, as you can see, anytime I collect a different color balloon, the item will change. And it also does get rid of your power-up if you have any. Whether it's your weakest one or maybe your strongest one. That's also something to keep note of. I think that's all we can say for now. Let's finish this. Once again, in first place. Okay, looks like Pipsy and Crunch changed position in the race, and Conker got 1 point. But will it matter if Tip Top tries to catch up? Well, maybe it will, maybe it won't. But it all depends on how the race goes from here. So anyway, Jungle Fall time. It feels good listening to these music. Because listening to these musics are awesome. It just gives you the time to appreciate Diddy Kong Racing. And honestly, I wish there was another Diddy Kong Racing game such as this one. Now, I'm gonna say, yes, I do know there is a remake for this game for the DS version, which is obviously called the same title name, except with the word DS on there. Now, what are my thoughts about Diddy Kong Racing DS? Well, my thoughts on Diddy Kong Racing DS, all I'm gonna say is, it's okay. It's just not something that I would prefer you play, honestly, because there was kind of some things that they ruined in that game in comparison to this. And Tip Top did really bad on this race. Poor guy. Well, guess I'm getting first place no matter what. Even if I get the worst placement, which that's obviously not gonna happen. And I think you guys very well know that to this point. But anyway, so the difference from Diddy Kong Racing to the DS version. Well, in the DS version, you don't do the silver coin challenges on there. But you wanna know what you do instead? A balloon poppy challenge, which you have to use the touch screen for this. Which, honestly, I find that to be very, very stupid in my opinion. And I feel like that kind of like ruined the whole gameplay perspective in that. The other difference is that there's more golden balloon and Taj has more challenges for you. And then there's like some of the extra bonus that the boss fight has too. The other thing too is that whenever you have a wish key for the DS version, you have to play a custom track against TT himself. Because TT is actually a playable character in the game. Both in this game and the DS, spoiler alert. And obviously, Drumstick is another one of them as well. But like I said, we'll be tackling them later. But for now, we're about done here with the trophy race. Poor Tip Top, he slacked off at the very end of the race. But anyway, here we have our first place trophy with the Whippy. That's the thing we're looking for. And let me tell you, it's so shiny and beautiful. I just want to touch and kiss it a lot. But anyway, well, that's our first area down, so it's now time to bid farewell to Dino Domain. And
I challenge you to a race.
Get challenged by Todd to a hovercraft challenge. Because this is our first time using the hovercraft. Now, the hovercraft challenge for Todd, this one is a little bit tricky to do. This is pretty much a challenge where you gotta get used to the water. And this can also be driven on land. But honestly, the hovercraft have honestly got to be one of my least favorite vehicles to use because of like the mechanic, because it feels very awkward. I'm gonna be very honest with you. But anyways, and you want to know what happened in the battle game on the DS version? You can only play them if you play locally or you play it online, which I honestly find very stupid because DS Wi-Fi connection, I found it to be very sucky, to be honest. I did not like the change to the DS at all. So if I'm preferring anything in comparison to the DS and this game, I say this game performs the best. The other thing that disappointed me the most about the DS is that the bosses in the game were sadly easy. That's basically it. You can also tell that we have a bulletin where there's these question marks and then there's these trophy stands. And you can also tell that the headstone for the Whip-Pick has changed. And that is because we have collected some trophies, and not only that, painting Whip-Pick's face to become more clear. Because believe it or not, that headstone is what you're gonna want to remember for later on. So, anyways, we took care of Dino Domain server coin courses, took on the first boss for one last time, did the trophy race, beat Taj in the hovercraft challenge. I say that's about does it for this episode. So, once again, I want to thank you guys all so much for watching it. And remember, if you enjoyed this episode of Diddy Kong Racing and you'd like to see the next episode, don't forget to punch that like button. Next time, we're going to be exploring a brand new area, and that's going to be to the snowy area right to our right from where Dino Domain is. And who knows what that snowy area is. So, once again, I am Fightman1995. See you all. Have a good day. Game on, my friend, and take care. Goodbye.